Hi, welcome back. So, guys, as part of the previous session, whenever we are studying about the capture screenshot command, which is capturing the screenshot of that particular app instance, we were using this device. So, we need to study or we need to understand more about this particular device object. So, what exactly this device object is? So, this device object is globally available in every test file. So by default, you can use a device dot automatically the device specific commands you will be using that. So what this device is going to do, it enables the control over the current attached device. Whatever the current attached device, I can say in the current execution, whatever the device is there, or it's got launched basically for that device itself, it's going to perform the operations. We are specifying the simulator information and everything, right? In the detox config. For that particular device, whatever it is attached, it's gonna perform the various sets of actions. So usually, the device ID, device name, launch app, select app, there are a bunch of methods that we have. Among all those things, the commonly used methods are a launch app. So let us see that particular one. If you look at your test, basically at the starting, you have a before all. In the before all, we were using device.launchApp. So what is the significance of the launch app? Basically, this launch app is used in order to launch the application on your mobile device. So, whatever the application that you are working on, in order to launch the application on that particular mobile device, we are using this particular launch app. Ideally, before executing every test or before executing all the tests, this will be done. And then the next one is reload a React Native. So ideally, as said that this detox is precisely used for React Native, right? If at all you wanna reload the React Native bundle without fully restarting your application, in such a cases, rather than using a app launch, right? You will be using this particular, reload React Native. Okay, perfectly all right. And the next one is a reload app. So this reload app, the name itself will tells you the full app reload will happen, include the React Native modules basically. Okay, so this includes all the React Native modules, everything it will be reloading that particular one. And the next one is device.terminate app. So guys, if you observe here in your program, there is an after all. So we have a commented that after all. So let me write it down. After all, async, and I was using this termination of this particular app. And even for before executing each and every test, reload this React Native like that. So device.terminate app, that will be terminating the complete app instance. Okay, that will be terminating the complete app instance. Okay, perfectly all right. And then the next one is an install app. Ideally, you will not see this install app directly, basically it will be called automatically, and if at all any manual installation is required, then you will be calling this particular install app. And if you see the take screenshot method, we have already seen how exactly it will be capturing that particular screenshot. Okay, and there are certain situations where exactly you need to set up the GPS location. In such cases, you will be using that device dot set location. And then you have a get a platform. So this get a platform is the method which will be getting that particular platform information on which it is performing. Okay, so let me comment this particular test. Okay, test, what I am doing here as part of this particular test here is sample test case to get all the device specific commands. Okay, command outputs. Okay, basically all the device specific command outputs. So that's it. So here basically in order to get the device name, you can use the device name. In order to get the device ID, you will be using the device ID. What is the device type? Get platform and a get time zone. All these information. I just pressed a tab operation. My copilot has prompted me this complete suggestions. So I accepted that particular suggestions. So here is a get a platform name. Okay, let me try to run this particular test and see what exactly the information it's being printing down to this particular terminal. Okay, so here, if you look at it, okay, so get locally is not there. Okay, let me comment it out and let me try to run this program again. Okay, let us see. So let's see, it should print that information. Okay, looks like the time zone is also not there. So I haven't validated those commands also basically. Directly, whatever the commands that a copilot has prompted me, I just accepted those commands. That's it. Okay, now if you look at this particular log, okay, if you look at this particular log, see here the device specific name, which is an iPhone 16, got printed. The device ID, which is a UDID of that particular device, whether it is a simulator or a real device, would be specified as part of a device type. And a device OS, it's an iOS that we are working on. That's the iOS that it got displayed here. And one thing that you need to consider as part of the date picker example that we have seen, the copilot has given me a suggestion as a date pickers. I have validated it, so I corrected it. The similar way here also, whenever you are getting a code from your copilot, just check it out whether it is a valid method or not, and then proceed further. Okay, perfectly all right. And then basically, if at all you want to launch a fresh app instance, you just need to pass this launch app with a new instance, which will be deleting all the complete sessions, everything. So the complete instance, a brand new instance would be launched. And if at all you want to set certain permissions for your app whenever you are launching at the launch time itself. So here launch app permissions. So probably you'll be giving a location as an always, all those things you will be specifying. Perfect. These are the various device-specific commands that we use more often. Of course, there are a few more commands are there, but these will be much more used in our day-to-day stuff. Okay, perfectly all right. So let's take a pause here, and in the next session, we will continue with the next topic. Thank you.